More than 190 kilometers today between Saint-Etienne and Rasteau on a hilly course. However, the first 3 hours of race were covered at a little less than 45 kilometers per hour. A group took off in the first ascent of the day, the Col de la République. Of course, the polka dot jersey wearer wanted to grab the awarded points in the stage 5 as soon as he could. Therefore, Belgium's Thomas de Genk was the first at the top of the Col de la République pass, closely followed by Romain Sicard and Andy Talensky, who once was one of the underdogs for the final victory in Nice, but now stands too far at the GC. This leading trio was joined by a second group made of Poland's Poljanski of Team Tinkoff Saxo and Russia's Igor Silin of Team Katusha. They caught up with the leaders in the descent, and these 5 men worked together to keep the pack at a good distance. The leaders' team, Ethics Quickstep, never let them increase their lead beyond 4 minutes. Thomas de Genk secured his best climber jersey by passing in first all the KOMs, while further back the struggle started. For their team leader, Nasser Bouani, the Cofidis riders positioned themselves at the front of the peloton. Their efforts seemed useless when Thomas de Genk attacked. He left his breakaway companions before placing a terrible acceleration at the Flamme Rouge. However, he was swallowed just a few meters from the finish line by the pack. Brian Coquart suffered the same disillusion in this inclined finish, as the strongest man was Davide CIMOLAI of LAMPRE. Michael Matthews, the green jersey wearer, was too short to take the second place to the Frenchman. Davide CIMOLAI showed his good form taking the second place of the 100% stage, and today he won his first major success in the stage race, his second success of the season after the Trofeo della Gallia in Italy. The man of the day, or rather the defeated man of the day, this stage was just a few hundred meters too long for the Belgian of Team Lotto Soudal Thomas de Genk to claim it. A cruel outcome for him, who already took part in the breakaway on Thursday toward La Croix de Chaubourret. At least it was not for nothing. Since he secured his lead at the polka dot jersey classification, his efforts were rewarded today as well. First of the Giro in 2012, de Genk will end this Paris-Nice as best climber. I started strong and the victory came. It's an important success which gives me motivation for the races to come. The Cofidis team led the chase today for Nasser Bouani, but it was in vain. The Frenchman took the 4th place of the massive sprint. Another Frenchman was distanced by CIMOLAI in the last few meters, Brian Coquart for Europcar. At the GC, the top of the board is still for Michal Kwiatkowski, but a change could take place tomorrow on the way to Nice. Tomorrow, the Paris-Nice contestants will battle on once again against each other and against the terrain, with 184 kilometers to travel between Vence and Nice. 6 kings of the mountain will be encountered, 3 Category 2 climbs, meaning less than 5 kilometers on less than 6% gradient up hills, and 2 Category 1 ascents, the Col de Vence Pass and the Col de Saint-Roch, nearly 10 kilometers each. Finally, the ride will take the peloton on the Côte de Pays, a Category 1 climb 20 kilometers to the finish line. It's less than 7 kilometers long, but with parts beyond 8%.